Thank you. Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's been kind of a whirlwind weekend. So, I'll wait for a few more people to get on here. I hope everybody got to enjoy What If Acres and it kind of coming to life this weekend. It was fun. It was great. And it was absolutely, it was just emotional. It was happy, but it was very, very emotional. So, just recovering today was our first day back to work with kiddos. And so it was a lot, but I didn't really have to see that many kids today, but I get to lay eyes on them, so it was fun. Good morning, good evening, everybody. Hi, Patty. So Jeffrey said he may come on later on from What If Acres, so we shall see. Um, I don't know if you saw, Jeff is helping Justin set up for the Allentown Fair, and they were, oh, sorry, guys. They were setting up for the Allentown Fair, so I went out to see the crew out at What If Acres, and they were great. As soon as the car stopped and the door opened, you heard a big moo from Cinco, and then the donkeys and Cinco are in the top field, and then you hear the jingling of the goaties, and they come up, and it's like having they're like dogs, like they come follow you, and it's wonderful. So somebody asked about Facebook, the name change. Hi, Alicia. And I'll be honest, the Facebook name has not changed simply because I don't know how to change it. I think part of it is because Jeff is like the owner of the page and I'm just like an administrator. So I put Justin on this job. So hopefully we will get that name changed. There's no significance to it not being changed except I can't figure out how to do it. I've Googled it, I've chat GPT'd it, and Januk did just now send me a YouTube video, which I have not watched. So hopefully that will get us on the right path. Like YouTube was so easy. YouTube was effortless. You just click on a pencil, you change it. Life's great. So, oh, Laura, you're watching the videos. Yesterday they were very touching. This morning's video I had to post of Jeff and the snake because you would have thought it was a daggone python. And then when he thought it was in his overalls, it was just a mess. But if anybody thinks any of that is put on or any of that, hey, Sandy, if any of it was fake, that was 1,000% true. That's really the way that's truly an authentic reaction from him. He was absolutely terrified. So hopefully we don't run into too many snakes over there. It was fake. You can't help. And I mean, like, it would be different if it was big, but it was a little baby one. And I can't believe Stella picked it up so easily. So, oh, Christy, you cried. It was very emotional. It was just there was just so many layers of emotion to that. That was it was happy. It was very happy for us, but I think it was a little harder for Jay. Hey, Ashley, I was just saying that I went over there because Jeff was over there this morning, but is busy this afternoon. So I went over there and they were great. They were absolutely wonderful. Cinco and the donkeys were up at the water bowl and the goats were in the field eating. And then I left. And let me just say, there's no way you can't lock the gate. There's just the way the one gate is, you have to lock it. That's just, but I got probably halfway home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll lock the gate. So then I turned around and went back. And of course the gate was locked, but I was going to have no rest. I was going to have absolutely no rest. And so I went back and checked. And then Cinco was laying down, lounging, and it was awesome. Nobody did sleep at What If Acres last night. But Jeff was there by 5:36 this morning. Jeff was there really early this morning. So, oh, don't say there's a baby snake. There's a nest of them. Jeff will never go back there, guys. I've looked at some of the pictures. Some of you all took some beautiful, beautiful screenshots. And sometimes I would love to put them all together. Honestly, it's been really, really overwhelming. And I told Jeff, I'm having like a really difficult time because I love to be able to respond to every email. I love to try to respond to comments like that are afterwards on videos. I like to go back. And it has just been so overwhelming that I haven't. But if you did leave a comment and I didn't get you, I'm really, really sorry. I'm kind of slowly trying to get through them, and I apologize. It doesn't mean we don't love you. It doesn't mean that your comment isn't important. It just means it's been overwhelming here in a great way. I wouldn't trade it for anything. We have not put up no trespassing signs. That is one of the things we're going to do. Kim, will the email address change as well? That is an awesome question. So now this is our email address, whatifacres@gmail.com. That doesn't mean I'm still going to check Adventures of Oreo and Joey and this one. That would really like to transition off the Adventures of Oreo and Joey and get everything over to What If Acres. So if you need something, you forget, send it to the wrong place, no big deal. But I just wanted to tell you today, I did change our email. Jeff doesn't even know that. So I changed it. So, and I think, honestly, I think it's a little bit easier. I think it's a little bit more concise. Bonnie, I know you don't expect me to, but I'd like to try to, because like each of y'all are so important and we appreciate you. And I don't want anybody to think we don't appreciate you. Ricardo. If Jeff is scared of baby snakes, I think he'd be scared of earthworms. Probably Ricardo. I don't know. I think Jeff and Jay are going to stop there. Like I said, he's going to try to come on live. They slept. We don't know where they slept. We know the goats have been sleeping in the 3-cow garage. I don't think Stinko ever slept in the 3-cow garage, even when the 3 cows were there. Linda, I did get that. Thank you. Even the 3 cows were there. So Jeff, we were talking about going to the Allentown Fair because it's going on right now. It's a big fair, or it's starting. It's a big fair. The goats are there, and talking about going there and then spending the night there. And I think, and that we did get it. I'm trying to think. You're not a pain at all. I'm trying to think of that. I know exactly what it is, but honestly, my brain is not working. So I will send me a message on Messenger, and I will get back with you. Oh, Caitlin, you're going to be there Friday night volunteering. Awesome, awesome. So we're going to do that and then maybe go to the camper and stay. And then next week, I am going to... My sister is having, I don't know if any of y'all are medical professionals, she's having the Whipple procedure, and that's in Louisville, and it's a pretty in-depth surgery. And so I am planning on going there. Well, I was planning on flying. However, the Real ID and I did not get along very well. So, well, I didn't have one thing I needed, and then I got it today. I'm reading off of everything, Elizabeth. I'm trying to keep track of everything. But, and I went and I'm like, oh, it's not very busy today. Idiot me did not realize that they weren't open. So it looks like I'm probably going to be renting a car and driving to Louisville. Yeah, it's very long. It scares me. And so all of us brothers and sisters are going to be in Louisville for her for next week. Oh, really, Stephanie? I'll be about 15 minutes from you. Awesome. So I think I'm just going to drive, and not a big fan of that, but I'm not totally opposed to it. I'd rather drive than be stranded in an airport. So saying that to say, I think Jeff is saying that he and Jaden are going to be spending a lot of time out at the farm and when I'm gone. So it stresses me. I know he's fully capable. But I'm like, do you want me to send the dog to daycare? So that's one less thing you have to take care of. No, I haven't. So, and honestly, last year he'd be like, "Yeah, get rid of the dog. I don't know if I can take Jaden to school." And so he's really stepping up to the plate, making this effortlessly. I don't have to think about it. I know everything home is taken care of. The animals are phenomenal. The animals are adjusting from all. I mean, it's been 24 hours, but let me just say they seem very happy. There's nothing that would be like alarming. I FaceTime Jeff while I was there. You know, they have plenty of food, they have water, they seem to be getting along really well. Um, hey Cindy, this is Cindy is Finley's mom, and I know you had your celebration of life yesterday. We knew you were busy, but like when I get home from Louisville, we're definitely if whenever you're ready, we will move Finley in with the crew. The pink shed, the pink shed's a train wreck right now. It's not. There are either hornets or what, I don't know what they're, but they are swarming. They are horrible. And I don't know why Jeff even went in there. That scared me to death. My sister's funny. She's like, tell him I'm going to kick his butt unless he gets an exterminator there. Um, but no, the bees, they're hornets, and he has sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. So there's somewhere we don't know. So we're working on that diligently, diligently, diligently. And yes, I do think Jaden had fun. Jaden had a great time. I think he was very emotional yesterday, which I thought it's because he was upset. But he was like, "Mommy, all these people came and to watch our dream come true." He has just got such an amazing heart. So yeah, thank you for all the prayers. I don't know what they swarm. They're horrible. Um, they're definitely not bees. They are not BBs. They are they're inside behind the flatboards. How do you get them if they're inside behind the flatboards, or do you just? We are not. We are now. What if acres? I think if you look up the Adventures of Oreo on YouTube, it will still bring you to our page. But we're What If Acres, and on YouTube, we haven't changed our name on Facebook because I'm not very tech savvy. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Be patient, please. Um, okay, Marcy, he will take you on a ride in the Argo. He loves, and I have chilled a little bit, but like it's neat, like driving the truck and driving machinery and driving the Argo, and he is just stepping up and he's having fun and fog in there a lot. I don't even know. It's just like I won't. I mean, honestly, I'm petrified. You know how Jeff acts around snakes? I act like that around bees or any insect that flies that can sting. He might have to screw everything apart inside to see where the nests are. I think it's a huge nest too. Has the reality of What If Acres? No, it hasn't, I don't think. And Linda, you spelled Jane's name right. I just wanted to do that. Yeah, Januk, I did get the link. Absolutely. So yeah, he did. He sprayed in the morning. He's got to spray at night, and I still don't know even if he does that. I don't know. It scares me. It really, really does. Yes, ask Annette to please send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Absolutely. Hey, Bryant Homestead. Cheryl Gicker, the video of Jeff and the snake is on YouTube. Absolutely. Yeah, so it's yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards like I'm kind of leaning honestly, like I don't want to pay the money, but at the same time, I really don't want Jeff to get swarmed and to get stung and for it to be a huge ordeal. So I would much rather err on the side of caution and pay a little bit. But like I said, I have no idea from exterminators. It may be a small, small, small fortune. So I don't know. But we will definitely, when will I release the videos, the donkeys and goats? I will try to do that in the morning. How about that? I'll try to do it in the morning. Sorry guys, I've just, it's been a whirlwind. Yeah, Ashley, I agree. I think you all, when you all talk to Jeff next time he does a live, if you all can totally spam him or just go on about calling somebody. Because can you tell me where I'm coming in at Facebook? Sandy, you are on Facebook. You are absolutely on Facebook. So, and I do have to apologize because I kind of made a faux pas. So I want to warn you ahead of time if it does happen. Because, and Jamie talks about it, the Just Being Melanie. She has the We Do Not Care Club for women in perimenopause and menopause. And one of the things is like, we don't care how many times you tell us our prescriptions are ready. We'll get them when we get them. Well, the problem is I waited way too long because I don't have time. And it's not I don't have time. Everybody's busy now, but it's a 30 to 45-minute wait. And so today I'm like, it is worth $4 to have them deliver my prescriptions. So if the doorbell rings, we're going to pray it is my prescriptions because I need them desperately because I'm not sleeping and I need to sleep. Sleep is I'm a totally different human being when I sleep. When I'm sleep deprived, I'm grumpy and I'm miserable and life is not good. Marshall, I do need to start doing mail order. That would be awesome. And actually, Jeff wants me to get his prescriptions on mail order. This is what I'm doing. It's the whole, I just first of all, I hate hormone stuff. Sorry guys, shut yours. But I've decided to get some help because I'm not sleeping. I take trazodone every night too, and it's not even really working. So we are doing a little bit of HRT to kind of balance me out. And Walgreens is who's delivering mine, hopefully. So I need my prescriptions to kind of, I just feel so not myself. I feel so out of sorts. And I think a lot of it, is just, a lot of mine is just kind of hormonal. My shoulder is, let me say, it's not getting any worse. It's not tons better, but it's not getting any worse. So, Marcy, I can send you our mailing address. Oh, I take an Epsom salt bath. I take the lavender Epsom salt bath every night. It's just I go to sleep great, and literally, if you would set a clock, 3 hours from the time I go to sleep, I will wake up. It is just time to go on with life. And it's not that my mind's racing. It's not that I'm worried about anything. I just wake up. I have trazodone for sleep. But I'm also starting on, I saw a new girl doctor, and so I'm also starting on some new medicine that hopefully will help me with sleep. So CBD, is that what, or Jessica, explain. Yeah, it's annoying to wake up, and it's not I used to be the whole my thoughts were going crazy and I was worried. No, it's not that. It's just my body's time to wake up, and I'm all done with that. Becky, Royce is he's in his crate and he has this little doggy calming doggy music on. We feel like really crappy dog parents lately, but when I went out to see the animals, I let him ride with me. I didn't get him out because right now, first of all, he's 90 pounds. He's heavy. When he wants to go, he goes. And I would feel safer if Jeff was there and we were just going to let him go through the fence or communicate through the fence or just meet each other through the fence. But I definitely want Jeffrey to be there because he's a strong boy. He's a very, very strong boy. You know what? Here's what I'm wondering. We can just do this Mondays with Mary about 3 a.m. because it looks like a lot of us are awake at that time. Yeah, honestly, there are some days I wake up, if I sleep 7 solid hours, I wake up and I feel like I'm a new person. And then when I don't sleep, it's not good. And then We have Sir Jeffrey, Mr. Humor. I don't even know what color eyeshadow I have on. Sorry. I will look and let you know. But Mr. Jeffrey, okay, you ladies are a little older. Could you all please give him advice? Because like I've kept all of this stuff kind of, okay, like I'm 55. It's not rocket science. But unless it has to do with cars or animals, Jeff doesn't really get into it. So like the fact that hormones could be changing, that could be affecting me, like is foreign to him, like foreign. So I'm finally like, okay, we got to tear the Band-Aid off because he kind of needs to know what's going on. Because I'm not totally crazy. I'm not, because like I gave each other the wrong sandwich the other. I mean, like I just sometimes feel like I'm. So now he says, oh, if I do something, he'll be like, that's just your disease. That's your disease. And somewhere there has to be a true crime documentary about men who made fun of their women during perimenopause or menopause. There has to be a documentary about that because I'm sure a jury of my peers would find me innocent if he keeps talking about, oh, that's your disease, dude. And I don't think he gets the significance of it. He's just jokester, but it ain't funny when you feel like you're going crazy. And it's hard to explain. Like it really is. Like there are sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I've not really had dumb ways to die. Yeah, so you all can talk to him next time he does live. You all can chat with him because he listens to y'all. I think he just tries to make a lot of situations, but I'm sure that is why women live longer. Amen. I love y'all. Y'all make me feel so normal because I'm just like, buddy. Yes, insomnia is postmenopausal is very, very real. No, he just doesn't get it. And Caitlin, you're exactly right. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to fix it. So we're going to make a joke out of it. But there are some things in life. And like sometimes you can laugh about it, but there are some times in life it's not funny. And it will turn into the spawn of Satan. So for the most part, I have to say he's been really, really great lately. Except for the disease thing. What's his disease? If it doesn't have a manual and they don't know what to do, that is perfect. That is exactly. Sorry, Ricardo. We love you. We love you. We love you. So yeah. So it's been interesting. I have sent him like TikTok videos, like 1 minute little excerpts that he can maybe listen to, and then he can maybe pick something up about it. He doesn't at all. I'm like, pretend it's Lester. Pretend this is Lester doing this video, and then you will listen to it. And so that is true. They don't ever read the manual either. You're exactly right. So it's like I cry, I get mad over stupid stuff. My brain just has complete brain farts. I'm like, oh guys, I will have to send. I'll have to post it. It's a short video. It's when we went to see my brain, Lake Tobias, and it was like an aquarium, but you go one way, and there was this man holding a snake. Oh no, he was not having any parts of it, and he goes into why that. If snakes were meant to be held, they would have hands. I'm like, but we have hands. They're from the devil. So no, he will not. Like we had to trick him into going into the exhibit but now this snake I would have been scared of because it's huge. It was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. And I'm not a big fan of little snakes, but I don't think I would have, like that was the fastest and that was the most agile. I've seen him forever. Lord have mercy, he jumped up in that truck, jumped on top, jumped down. Yeah, men don't get it, but some men try, and I think, like I said, that's what we need to do. I need to pay Lester to put out a video because then he may listen. Oh, pet snakes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was scared. I mean, like he probably was sore today. And then when he dropped his drawers, I don't know if y'all saw this, but he got scared and somebody told him the snake was in his overalls, so he dropped his drawers. And as he's dropping it and and shaking it, a little pin falls out. Well, he jumps and it's like, oh, that's not a snake. So it was funny. Yep, Lester has the power. Lester needs to talk to these men. So it's funny, but I don't think they're going to come tonight because it's 7:30. Almost 7:30 already. Oh, he was so funny. Yeah, it was not. It was, but it I don't know. But it was. Did you it was little. You'll be at the fair on Friday after 2:30. I don't know. We're absolutely going sometime, I think. And I don't know when though, because we it's hectic, and then I feel like I have to get everything, and this is a me issue that I need to get over. I feel like I need to have everything prepared for when I leave. And plus, guys, I don't know if you can imagine it, like our house is a hot mess, just simply because we've been in and out, and I like to be organized, and it's going to kill me leaving the house not organized, but I might have to. Oh yeah. I don't. Jenny, when do I leave for Kentucky? That is the $1 million question. I just got from my sister-in-law. I think we're all going to try to get there. They're going to get there on Saturday. I'm going to try to drive halfway on Saturday, spend the night somewhere, and drive the rest of the way on Sunday. So we want to have because from what I understand, this is a very long recovery period. And so we want to have 2 days just to spend as family, just hanging out and, enjoying our time together. So I will probably leave Saturday and hopefully, I won't drive 10 hours all in one day, I don't think. I could, but I'd rather not. So get there on Sunday and then see the crew. So I'm excited about seeing them, but I'm not excited about why I'm seeing them. But I cannot in good conscience have her have surgery and not be there, especially for something this significant. Oh, the Bryant home said, you have to watch the snake video. It absolutely is the funniest thing ever. And like I said, there was none of it made up. There was no show. There was no nothing. That is truly 100% natural Jeffrey. So, if Auntie Sue explained menopause, it would be hilarious. Auntie Sue is she's just a funny, funny lady. So, yeah, so that's the plan. Now I got to figure out how to get this house back in order. But then I get it back in order. But then when I come, it's probably going to be kind of chaotic. So do we just wait? Do we just survive this week and fly by the seat of my pants, which is hard for me, but I would kind of like to enjoy time with Jaden and Jeff before I leave. And because I feel like we've had these things going on, like a lot of really cool stuff, but I feel like Jeff and I haven't spent any time together. And so I would really like to spend a little bit of time with him before I leave. Because like I said, we've just been busy and he's been there and I've been here, and we've been kind of going in opposite directions for a good cause, a great cause, but we just need to spend some time together. Oh, somebody asked, my sister's having a Whipple procedure, and oh, you can fly domestic without a real ID? Really? Oh, 5 times from Philly. I bet you just have to get there early. I may have to check that out. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I look horrible. I don't have a passport. I need to get my passport. Um, Jeff and I've kept saying we need to. You've heard us. We need to get a real ID. We need to get a real ID, and we didn't. So we need to do that. We need to get our passports updated, just because. Um, like I would like to go to Niagara Falls, the Canadian side. Well, we can't because we don't have a real ID. So I think Jeff doesn't have a social security card, so that adds a whole layer of. But according to the paperwork, if you have a like a W-2 form that has your name and your social, that should count. But dude was not messing with me. He's like, you have to have your social security card. So thank you. Somebody said I need to say thank you, and I did have a real hard time doing that. You did yours through the mail. I need to figure something out. Like me, I'm one of those people like I'm saying this now today. I don't mind driving, but then usually after about 6 hours in the car, I'm done driving. I'm very done driving. So I just need to get onto that. That was totally my fault. That was us dragging our feet. But we've also had a lot of stuff going on. So I don't know if I'm sure Jeff can get. I'm sure Jeff can get a new social security card. And with our passport, we don't have to like totally renew our passport because it's been expired. It has not been expired for more than 5 years. So all we have to do is paperwork for that. So, but Jeff has to have a new driver's license in September. So that's the problem, is having your name change on your social security card. I didn't ever. So mine is in my maiden name. Say I saw that. I would fly out of either Baltimore or Philly, but okay, I don't know if you know, like I was married previously. So when I got a driver's license in Pennsylvania, I had my maiden name on my thing, and then I had my marriage certificate, divorce decree, and then when I married Jeff, and that was perfectly fine. That was great, but it's not with a real ID. So here we are, and like I said, I'm not a big airlines scare me now anyway. So I know, like I haven't changed mine forever. I know I don't have either one. Yes, I need a to-do list. I need lots of stuff. I'm not planning on I'm just planning on going to Kentucky to visit family right now. So okay, so we are moving our goat stuff over. We're moving the thing that the followers got Jeff for his birthday, and so we're moving that over when we get the fencing up. Like right now, what we're thinking, the goats can go in the goat house once we get the bees done, and then they can have that, and they can have the big yard. So far, they are the goats, and that's what Jeff thinks is really cool. The goats who didn't hang together when they were the goats that hang together, they didn't hang together at Simet's family farm really, but they are like a tight little crew. They like stick together. They're always together. And then you've got the three. You've got Cinco, and you've got the donkeys. But Jeff said the donkeys were together. Cinco was just gallivanting around, and so that's why I think Cinco needs a Finley to come, so he can have a buddy. But it's really neat, the goats. And oh, thank you, Ricardo. That is so kind. Somehow I need to change that. Adventures of Oreo and Joey. Oh well. All this technology is above my pay grade. I'm not good with this. But so it's neat to see them. And honestly, their personalities, like I'm seeing their personalities more. Like Mama Lightning is vocal. She had lots to say. Um, they're just really, really sweet. And it was fun today just petting them and loving on them. And um, our next big thing that we are working on, our next goal, well, there's two things, is the bees out of the goat house. And we really need the fence between the upper lot and the lower one, simply because the donkeys need kind of a dry lot where there's not all of that foliage and all of that stuff to eat. And so we're going to have to get that gate, and so we can keep the donkeys not all the time at all, but they can have access to the foliage, but not all the time. So that is our, like, in the next week order of business that we really, really need to get. That is our next steps. Yeah, if somebody gives memberships, it's a YouTube kind of thing. They decide. I'm just going to peek here really quick and see if Jeffrey has called or texted to see if he wants to go live, but I don't think he does. He is not, so he must be a busy boy. Finley will be coming. Cindy texted me today because I asked her. Yesterday was not good for them because of, they had a celebration of life in their family for her husband. So she said pretty much any day. She gave me one day that didn't work. And so when I get back from Louisville, we are absolutely going to get Finley and let him join the crew. And Lori, we are not planning on moving there. We will have our camper. We are not allowed to live in our camper there. We can stay in our camper some at night. The township there has very, very specific guidelines on what they allow happen. Connie, thank you for gifting the memberships. And so we will stay there. And like I was telling Jeff, no matter how much everybody loves each other, like it would be nice for me, like, to be able to go out there one night and just spend the night and just kind of have like a chill night. And I think it's going to be really nice. Absolutely. So, but we're not moving there. We always laugh. Goodness gracious, Flo, thank you. We always joke around, like, what happens if we win the $750 million in the lottery? Two things. We'll be transporting Finley probably in the same trailer that we did Cinco. And first of all, we can leave the camper there. We just can't stay there all the time. Yeah. And we have had no trouble from the neighbors. My thing is, yes, they were complete butt heads to Jay, but I told Jeff, like, we're not, like, my thing is, go into it blind. Like, were they nice people to Jay? No. But right now, let's just keep the peace, and but so far we have not heard, not seen, nothing at all. Will Jeff do my Mondays with Mary? Okay, guys. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Let me ask you all that, because it is Labor Day. Next Monday is Labor Day. And so that's what we were talking about. We were kind of balancing of, do we do Mondays with Mary with Jeff, or do we skip it because it's a major holiday? So you all let me know. And even if Jeff doesn't, I may be able to pop in for a few minutes. Like I said, my family really doesn't know anything about this. They don't understand it. They kind of think, I just don't understand it, which honestly, before Jay and before Lester, I didn't really understand it. I didn't understand how you could develop such a connection with people online. So I don't know it's really neat. So I could possibly go left from there. So Jeff said he would do it. He will be okay. Well, I will talk to him. I think he would be absolutely fine with doing it. Okay. So far it's like, how about I will chat with Jeffrey and see what he wants to do. So yeah, our other little steer is Finley. He's cute. He's I think he and Cinco are going to get along really, really well. And it may take a little, it may take a little acclimation, but oh my gosh, of course we'll be doing a live when Finley gets there. We absolutely will. We had and I apologize. It was the problem, which I'm learning all this from Jay, is it's really hard because like at Antietam Road, I am on Jay's Wi-Fi. Well, that's great. And there's no signal very good between Jay's house and What If Acres. So that gets sketchy. And then we've got to switch to go to What If Acres Wi-Fi. It's just a mess, and I haven't figured it out. So that's why we had a little bit of trouble last time. Hey, Lori, Finley is living with his mama, Cindy. They're about 45 minutes away. And so he'll be coming to live with us, and Finley and Cindy will be coming to visit him. Hi, Reckless. But okay, I will definitely check in. I never know. I'm kind of thinking like, well, I'm in Kentucky. There's no animals. There's nothing exciting really going on. So I feel bad like wasting your all's time. But I may. Martina, is Jeffrey not listening to you? You're a very wise lady. And Jeffrey. So we can't wait for Finley either. It really, really is going to be. Oh, hey, Amy. Sorry, I didn't see. YouTube's changed all these names, guys, and I'm struggling. So I thank you, Alicia. And I'll just throw this out there. If anybody is in our area on November 1st, I think we are having like a little, kind of like I don't want to say a fall fest. We're just getting people together that have helped make this happen and just enjoying fall. Somebody mentioned fall, and would it work better if you just use the phone internet? Well, the problem is we don't have good phone internet. It's just a mess. It won't be my hometown, but I can do a short live of Louisville and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's in the area, it would be fun. It would be great. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So hopefully, let's say the weekend after I get back. Yeah. It would have been great if we could have moved him. Yes, November 1st. It would have been great if we could have moved him. But you all probably heard the story. That like literally we are sitting at the Liberty. We're looking at calendars. We're looking at Jay's calendar. We're looking at our calendar. And it came down to we can either do it tomorrow, which was yesterday, or we can do it in like 4 weeks. So yeah, surprise. It was a very big surprise. And so that's why like we couldn't arrange with Finley. And like I said, they had Cindy's husband, they had a celebration life, I think of their house in Finley, and her husband, they loved one another. So we couldn't, hey, we interrupt your celebration of life to grab Finley. So we're gonna get him, and I think they're gonna do great. We are planning on doing something at What If Acres, yeah. So, and somebody has asked about Jaden. He's okay, like with school. I mean, it's okay. It's not a favorite thing for him to do. And today he's like 5 days down. Like, dude, you only have 175 left. But it's school is not tough. It's just navigating middle school is very, very hard, especially when you have his heart. And he's just wise beyond his years, and I think that makes things even a little bit more challenging. And yes, now Jeff can wake up there for his birthday, which is exactly what I wanted. That's what. Oh, no more IPA for Holly. Margina, did I send you his text? You can blow his text up, because honestly, Margina, I'll be honest, I think that we need a date night. I think that we need just some time together. And, we haven't made that happen. Because I think things are so much of a whirlwind that we really haven't been able to stop and enjoy it together. Um, yeah. So we need time. So Margina, get on him. Margina, Holly, anybody that has Jeff's number, text him that you all think we need a date night. He's gonna kill me. But he loves you all. He listens to y'all. So maybe, just maybe, it would be good before we left. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Alicia. He, he is like I told him. I'm like, Daddy. I said, Daddy and I do not deserve you. We really, really, really don't, because he's such a good kid. So, but that's hard in this world. But in the long run, it'll pay out. Oh, Annette, was that from you? We did not have. Oh, it was the feed thing. Sorry, my arm didn't move. It's feed thing. Um, we love it, but it did not have a name on it. It did not have a name on it. So if that was it, thank you. Jeff is so excited about it. It's so neat. It's like an airtight feed container, 60 pounds of food. Um, Keeps pests away, keeps ants away, keeps everything away. And so, Annette, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that. Like I said, that one did not, I shook the box every place I looked and it did not have a name with it. So thank you so, so much. That every little thing is so, so appreciated, honestly, guys. Um, he loves his mama and he loves his daddy. And I've said this before, it has made my heart so happy that to see his and Jeff's relationship get better, because it was very, very rocky. Part of that is he was a mama's boy and he'll defend me to the death. But it's really neat to see their relationship. And Jeff always like when they go to the races, well, why don't you go? And I think Jaden really loves that time with his dad. And where sometimes it's cool for me to go along, sometimes I do think they just need daddy Jaden time. So I allow them to have it, and it seems like they're really developing a really cool relationship. So yes, the family. Several people have captured an absolutely beautiful picture of that family hug. That actually I would love to probably have framed one day. There were some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pictures. Ricardo, I don't know if we can take credit for him. Like, some of it is just who he is. And like, why does Jeff have to be the one to plan the date? Honestly, a lot of it is like, I'm like, I don't know. I would just like to be, I like to be wooed a little bit. Um, because for such a long time I did all of the planning, and I still feel like in our everyday life, and it's just a mom, it's a wife thing. A lot of times I do all of the everyday planning, like what we're eating, where we're going, how we're doing it, um, all that fun stuff. So it would be nice, or let's just plan it together. I'm not really totally putting it all on him to do, but he also his schedule and all that stuff. So yeah, and it is something that we were going to work on. Um, we were going to work on together. And yes, Holly and Caitlin, I enjoyed eating with you all yesterday. Jaden was such a funny. There's a place called Willie's that is right by What If Acres. It's an ice cream place. It's always packed, and Jaden always wants to go there. And we're like, it's busy, And so day before yesterday, he's like, Mom, wouldn't it be awesome if after we move the animals that we all went to Willie's and got ice cream? So we're like, if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be happening. Jeff felt horrible. Jeff felt really, really bad about his racing. But so he got to go to Willie's, and I got to eat with Holly and Caitlin, and everybody went along, and it was very, 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 very nice. And well, they have this week is we will not be racing this weekend, and if you guys on a date and bike, we will put you on FaceTime, Ricardo. You can just come along with us. Brain fart. Sorry, guys, I don't know where I was. What was I talking about, guys? Give me this is what I'm talking about. Our brain just stops working. Just like no. Oh, thank you, Megan, for sending me that information. So Jeff, Ricardo, and I are going to go on a date. So we will let you know how that goes. And also, guys, I'm not talking elaborate at all. I'm not talking about like a plan, like one of our alphabet dates. I'm just talking about like, hey, let's go grab a bite to eat. Or even this crazy, let's just grab a bite to eat and go out to the farm and just sit and enjoy it. And that's what I'm talking. I'm not like, and especially with such short notice, I'm not expecting like extravagance at all. I'm just like, I would just like some time just to sit and reflect with him. And Marcy is on here. Marcy drove all the way from the Poconos down here with us yesterday. Caitlin, Holly, there were so many people that it's so wonderful meeting everybody. And it is, you know, we appreciate it. Oh, seems like we're bringing everybody. Everybody, we're just going to have a big FaceTime date. I know, Alicia. I wish you were here. Yes. Now, this date really, really needs to just be me and Jeff. I love her, Betty, but Kim, one day when my arm works, can we borrow your kayaks? Can't do it this year, but like next year, I would love to go kayaking. And so, yeah. And like I said, I'm totally not thinking about the special, like the axe throwing, the big, big, big day. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. We may take you up on that. We absolutely may take you up on letting Jaden come and hang out with you. So, yeah, I think we were talking about, Caitlin, what a neat young man your son is and how cool he is. And, okay, guys, sometime we may have to borrow your kayaks. Jeff and I went kayaking once. We went on a cruise. And so this is the cruise that Jeff did not want to go on. Because it's just, he had no concept. He complained. He did not want to go on this cruise. Well, anyway, he ended up having a really, really good time. But one of the excursions was kayaking. Okay, so we're going to get a two-person kayak, okay? Let me just tell you, there were people, no offense to anybody, first of all, there were people like in their 80s just whizzing right past us. Well, Jeff, Mr. Speed Demon, the faster he went with the kayak with his little paddles, the more we just went in circles. And all these older people just boom, boom, right past us. So we will never do double kayaking again. We will do it little single kayaks. Yeah. And I mean, this week, it'll probably, like I said, it'll just probably have to be like dinner, just something little, just to kind of, and I do think we do feel bad. Celebrating What If Acres. Patty, that's brilliant. And I think that's one of the things we need to do about our, that's what I think we, like, yeah, our ABC dates, yes, we wanted to do big, like axe throwing. That was great. But also, I do think we need just to do the little ones. Like, that would be great. Just going out to dinner, celebrating, reflecting how far we've come in the last year. Because, man, guys, let's be realistic. Like, I never thought when I first did this, there is, like, I thought Jeff had lost his ever-loving mind. Because like he had these communities, and I did not know, it was foreign to me. And so, you know, just like there are so many people in here that I know in real life, or that I really love and respect, and that I've gotten to know through this. And there's so much to celebrate. There absolutely, absolutely is. There's a restaurant near Hershey called What If? Oh, you may have to go there sometime. I never knew that. awesome. We'll have to check that out. Never ever knew that. Oh, well, guys, I am going to let y'all go for the evening, but we will let you know. Like I said, if you have Jeff's phone number, just blow him up and just say, hey, let's check you off on a date. That'd be awesome. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a super, super great week. Thank you all for all the love, all the support, friendship, everything. We appreciate you.